Welcome back to ABC57 Saturday Kickoff. Vahid Sadrzadeh with the legendary head coach Lou Holtz joining us today. Coach, you're in town, of course, for Lou's Lads. Can you talk a little bit about what you're going to be talking about this morning?
Well, we're going to be basically talking about my agreement with Ben Carson of HUD and Darren Lewis, the pastor in Baltimore, of Lou's Lads going into inner cities, working along with HUD, trying to help young people make good choices. We already run the food bank in 270 cities and I think 3 countries. Now we're going to take on trying to help the youth.
How, for you, important it is to see some of your players year after year come back with their families?
It makes you realize how fortunate you were as a coach to have the relationship with the players today. I never thought I'd have it when they were here because we were a little bit tough and demanding. But I tell you, one of the best things that's happened to me is I've been able to sit back and reflect. And that's something everybody ought to do. When you get so where you can't see the forest because of the trees, you sit back and you reflect how I could have been a better person, a better husband, a better father, maybe a better Christian, and certainly a better coach and a better relationship with the players. But I am blessed to have had so many wonderful players for us.
And speaking of players and coaches, I know you've spoken to the players on this year's team earlier this year and head coach Brian Kelly. What did you tell the team in the preseason, and what would you tell them differently now, if anything, after the Georgia game?
Oh, basically what I said is life's a matter of choices, and the outcome of the game is going to be because of choices you make. Follow your assignments, work with your fellow teammates, but you have to be lucky to win a championship. You got to win a close game somewhere along the line, and right now I just say, hey, keep following the course. We were better than Georgia. We didn't win. Georgia beat us last week. Don't let them beat us this week also.
Head coach Brian Kelly said this week that he is tired, basically, of hearing people tell him good job. As a head coach, what would you tell Brian now and going into this weekend? He's calling it the biggest game, a defining game of the season.
Well, I think Eric Parsegian explained it best to me when I came to Notre Dame. There are no moral victories at Notre Dame. You don't come out and say, wow, we played well, etc. But all you can do is play your very best, try your best, and keep going forward. And you can't get discouraged because things don't go well. If you continue to persevere, if you want to do something bad enough, you'll find a way. If you don't want to do it bad enough, you'll find an excuse.
So this team is facing Virginia today, and if they get through this game, a lot of people are calling the schedule setting up for them to actually compete for that playoff spot. Do you think there's a path and a way that they can do that?
Well, the problem is we don't have a marquee game ahead of us that like Georgia has, whether it be Alabama, Florida, and LSU, and Auburn, Michigan, it depends what happens. All you can do, try to win every game as impressively as you can. When the year's over, let's see where they vote you.
Lou, we always appreciate speaking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Lou's Lads is this morning out at Notre Dame's campus, here with the legendary Lou Holtz, Vahid Sadrzadeh. ABC 57 Saturday Kickoff. We'll be right back.